I just noticed that there's little words play and create there. Were they there before, or did they only get added when Stage Builder did? Interesting, though I don't really feel that necessary. It should be pretty obvious what all these icons mean. Anyway, welcome back to the Fire Emblem Character Classic modes right as the song hits the key change. Last time, we did surprisingly well in Roy's Classic mode, my least favourite character out of the Fire Emblem reps in this game. And now we come to my favourite Fire Emblem rep in this game, and pretty much my absolute favourite character in all of Smash Brothers, so I've got a lot to live up to. For Ike, we're actually going to be using his Sigurd alternate palette. And yeah, like I said, I've got a lot of pressure on me. Okay, just gotta calm down and not freak out too much about this. Let's go. Let's use a ticket. We've got a lot of them. Bram. Oh no, reverse con... Already I'm in take 2. That's not a good sign. It's the second match in this classic mode that always gets me. But anyway, here's the first match against Meta Knight, and what Meta Knight looks like under the mask, apparently. I wonder what the implications are of, like, what Meta Knight actually is, considering that, later games have revealed that Kirby's implicitly, like, a benevolent part of an Eldritch Abomination, which makes perfect sense, considering how horrifying Kirby is. But, yeah, okay, that's a fake one. Gotta bear that in mind. That is a fake Smash Ball. So I wonder what that makes Meta Knight. It makes him someone about to explode, apparently. Do I get credit for that, even though he kind of finished off himself there? Plus 0.8, not bad. Okay, if I can just get past this stage, I should be good. I hate this stage with Ike, because this bottom area is so hard to KO people in, and Sonic is also not a good matchup for Ike, given how fast he is and how he likes to harass you with lots of quick attacks. And knock you out of your big smashes. Then again, I'm pretty sure I should be using more of Ike's aerial attacks. It's also really hard to KO people quickly in this little area down here. Okay, yep, I knew I didn't get Sonic. Die, Sonic. This is for your original movie design, since we now know that it's getting changed. Okay, good. Now, if you could just get down here, please. Also, Night of the Wind. I love this song, so I'm glad that it's here. Well, good thing I got out of the bottom part. And yeah, Ike's gimmick is just fighting dark-colored characters. They could have gone with something better, but I'm really hoping for a final fight with either a really powerful Black Knight me, or an actual Black Knight assist trophy. That would be amazing. Please let that happen. Not a lot of walk-off edges stages they're giving me here. Oh no. Oh, no! Did I just accidentally ether spiked him. Nice. I do know that move can spike people who are on the edge. I really freaked out there for a second because he almost got me in an aerial combo. Bayonetta. Okay, let's do this, Bayonetta. Ike has not fought witches in his game. Actually, no, Ike can fight witches because he's an amiibo in Echoes. Yeah, not really sure what Ike's faster options are, really. Don't really know a lot of Ike. Maybe I'm not nearly as good with Ike as I used to be. Then again, I haven't actually played this game for a while since I beat World of Light. Oh, almost. I should have released that a little earlier. And yes, this is heavily nerfed Bayonetta. Back when I was, like, talking about Bayonetta in World of Light, I mentioned that, like, I'm terrible with Bayonetta, but then again, everyone is in this game. What I meant by that is Bayonetta sucks in this game, so by definition, everyone is terrible with her. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's hopefully keep this up. It's Mr. Layman Watch! A big Mr. Layman Watch. Maybe this is representing the Black Knight's spirit, disembodied spirit, that got sent into Nados Castle in the Japanese version. Because that version of the game made that plot point incredibly dumb. Oh no, he has the gun. Eats. Nope. Well, he doesn't have the Rage Blaster anymore. Okay. using a chef hat on me. What is this? Fire Emblem Fates with the chef costume? Is he? Yep, he's gone. I love this screenshot that someone did. Fire Emblem Fates is a serious game about the horrors of war. Cut to Azura wearing the chef hat and foxtail and silly glasses. Okay, it's the 2 Dark Links. Aha! And this is a Walk Off Edges stage! And I knew I'd dash right into that bomb. Projectile spam. Oh, bomb! Just realized right there that I had a bomb. Oh, no. No, 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 no! Don't you dare walk off edges me! There we go. Okay. Are you serious? If I want 9.9, I have to beat the final boss without continuing. That is very annoying, but, well, 9.8's not bad. I can spam tickets at this point and pretty much have it guaranteed. Because I'm pretty sure even dying here does not reset your intensity at all. Yeah, at least this game's a lot more forgiving with intensity than Kid Icarus Uprising could be, where it's like, you know, you want to get those achievements, you have to beat them on intensity 9 in 1 try. Yeah, I've always really disliked it in games where, I knew I could break that, where they permanently lower your difficulty for just dying once. But I've already said my piece about that back in World of Light. I mean, watch me do better with the other Fire Emblem characters, given that I don't have this insane pressure to do well with them. So who we got here? Let's see. Oh, I was hoping we wouldn't have double hands for Ike. I was really hoping for either a souped-up Black Knight Assist trophy, or a really, really high difficulty CPU Mii Sword Fighter with the Black Knight costume. That would have been fantastic, but as it stands, well, I guess I can neutral air things. Okay, that was the grab there. Framing device, I like to call that attack. Oh no, the flick. Just dodged out of the way of that too. Yeah, this sort of fiery screen effect is what happens by default in sudden death in this game. What are you doing, crazy hand? Can I... Oh, I couldn't quite get you both in that. Wow, oh no, don't speak too soon. Oh, the... No, I'm too far out. I'm too far out. Oh, almost. Well, I guess 9.8 it is. Sorry, cat, don't claw me, please. She knows how to get my attention. She'll sometimes claw me when I'm recording when she wants to be fed. I'll do that after this. I'm just currently fighting the hands with Ike. I don't think I've ever beat the double hands without continuing before. I think they're definitely the hardest boss, and I feel like it's... If there's one criticism I have about this game's classic mode, I do like it... Oh, crap. I do like it a lot more than the classic mode of Smash 4, as I've said a lot. The problem I have, though, is they kind of spam the double hands fight. And the other equivalent bosses are not only more interesting, they're also easier, so... Oh no, the spikes! I do not like those spikes at all. Oh no, drill, drill, drill! The hands are almost... did I just double... No, I didn't quite double kill them. There we go! So, one continue against the hands. Can I get the explosion in before the fade out? Yes, I can. Nice. One continue to the double hands is probably the best record I've ever got. So, 9.8. Wow! It would have been great to get 9.9 with Ike, but I'm happy with 9.8. I don't usually get that high. It's really just that second fight that's the problem. I've failed on that fight so many times. And of course, it's this song, which only played for like 6 chapters in the original Path of Radiance, which I'm sure was a programming error. It's kind of weird. It's just like, oh yeah, let's have this Victory is Near theme, and oh wait, it doesn't play for any of the other Seas or Escape chapters. It's also kind of weird that escape chapters in Path of Radiance stop occurring after Chapter 10, which means so many characters just don't ever get to show their escape quotes, even though they do have them, in Japanese at least. The localizers seem to have realized that the escape quotes beyond Chapter 10 were pointless, so they didn't actually translate them. Or at least just replace them all with dummy. I forget exactly what they did, but here I am talking about Path of Radiance. I've already finished my Path of Radiance playthrough. But anyway, yeah, I've always liked Ike in Smash Brothers, but he's a character who I know that a lot of new players tend to like the slower power characters. I was watching a video by Zero on talking about Smash Bros. Balance, and it was pretty much just saying kinds of things that I'd expect. Basically that different characters appeal to different playstyles, and balancing for all playstyles can be tricky. Like, for example, there are characters like Fox and Falco who've traditionally been very good in Melee, and Sheik in the games where she's good, but they all have a very, very high learning curve, whereas there are other characters like K. Rool and Little Mac who are very difficult to counter for newcomers, and so newcomers want them banned, but tend to be very easy to counter by experts. And these games, since they're designed first and foremost, well, at least until recent games, which actually have taken into account the competitive scene, but since they're designed first and foremost as sort of party games, they do tend to make patches to account for the casual audiences more. Like, for example, Little Mac got nerfed a bit in, I did think it was interesting how they talked about just why Little Mac is not great in competitive, and it's not so much that he's bad. I mean, in this game he is, but in Smash 4 not so much. It's that he's easy to understand, and thus it's easy to know how to counter him. In that, like, his strengths and weaknesses are very, very obvious, and that means that if you know his weaknesses, he's very easily beaten. And you can also very easily avoid his strengths. Whereas the characters who tend to do better in competitive are the characters whose strengths and weaknesses may not be as blatantly obvious, and thus it's harder to learn how to counter them. Because, yeah, that's the thing with Little Mac. The game straight up spells out to you that he's bad in the air and good on the ground, so as long as you knock him into the air and avoid him while he's on the ground, you'll do well against him. That's pretty funny. It's like, hello, scrawny me. Hello, buff me.
Final results.
And let's see what we get out of this. Please give me something new. Master Beast. I don't think I had that. Pretty sure I did have Ravio. Did I have Gardevoir? Oh, Steam Gardens. Steam Gardens is a great song from Odyssey. A lot of the Odyssey songs in this game are not remixes, and it's kind of funny that you have to unlock most of them, but there's a lot of good Odyssey songs in this game. So anyway, that's the end of Ike's Classic Mode, and next time, it's gonna be Raw... No? Remember the trailers? Lucina actually debuted in Smash just slightly before Robin did. So, Lucina will be the next Classic Mode that I do. See you for that.